5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Born in Sin Podcast, one of the greatest real life podcasts out there right now. I truly believe that with all my beings. Welcome back. Greetings to you all. Hope you all have been doing very great. There has been a little time off, but I'm back, reloaded, and ready to do this. So let's go. Welcome back, everybody. Greetings. Thank you guys all for coming back. Thank you guys all for tuning in, checking out Born in Sin Podcast, one of the greatest real life podcasts out there right now. Thank you guys all. I've been seeing where everybody has been tuning in from all over the place. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are liking it. Please continue to support, follow social media pages, etc. And yeah, I hope that these episodes are helping you guys out and, helping us move forward to become the greater version of ourselves and staying at that space. Thank you guys all so much. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, let's get right into this podcast episode. Man, oh man, where do I begin? It's been a journey. Oh man, how can I explain it? It's been a blessing. It's been lessons. It's been life. And I'm truly grateful and blessed to have experienced it all. Today's podcast episode, I'm going to talk a little about, our journey and how beautiful it is. And sometimes it doesn't seem that it's as beautiful as we seem it is, but it really is. Today I just want everybody to take a quick moment and just, tune everything out, stop for a second, and sit and reflect of how far you have come. Sit down and just clear your mind and think about where you were 5, 10, 15 years ago and the place that you are in today. Just take a quick second and just reflect on that. You have come a very long way. You have grown so much. You're not the same person you were 5, 10 years ago. You're much stronger. You're much wiser. You're just in a way better headspace than you were 5, 10 years ago. And I had to just remind you today that you are killing the game. And don't stop. It might not seem, it might not show, but just take a quick second and just reflect on how far you have come. Where you were at mentally, it's not the same space you are today. And that is a blessing, and that is something to be very proud of. I came to reflection within myself that where I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I am so proud of myself, of how far I have come. Yes, we're still on the journey. We're still getting better every single day. And let me remind you that it has not been easy. It has been a journey. It has been tough, but it has been a blessing. And I wouldn't take it back for the world. But we have to sometimes just sit back and just reflect of how far we have come to know we are on the right path. We are doing good. We are making movement. We are making change. And that is the biggest blessing we could have at this very moment. And I just had to sit back and remind you guys, even though, like I said prior, it might not feel like it. It might not seem like it. You might wake up sometimes and be like, damn. But just sit back and think about it. You're not in the same place no more. You're not in the same headspace, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You're in a much better place than you could have ever been in your life. And I am truly grateful and thankful for that. And I thank the universe and I thank God for being in this place that I am today. And you should do the same. I'm going to share a little experience that happened a while ago. I was in a store that my family and I used to shop at when we were younger. And I remember being in that store, and when I was a child, being in that store, and I was with my mother and my other siblings, and for some reason we were checking out. We were excited. You could just imagine going to the store. You want candy, you want all this stuff, all this fun stuff, right? So you're in the store and we're at checkout, and as we're checking out, I'm realizing I'm seeing my mother in a state of like kind of panic. I see her kind of rushing back and forth, looking at the items, putting some things back, and realizing that we didn't have enough money to get the groceries. So that stayed in my conscience for a while. It actually stayed in mine. I just always remembered she only had a certain amount of money to afford a certain amount of food, which was part of the journey, part of life. But I remember that, and it never left my conscience, never left my being. And you could just imagine the parents' mindset, and having like the fear, the shame, and child not understanding what's going on, but seeing a parent in fully panic mode, kind of, to an extent. And so years later, being in the place that I am, working and just being okay. I'm not saying it's the great, but I'm okay. Income, I'm in an okay place. So I went back to that store years later. I haven't been in that store years. And as I'm walking through the aisle, I see a mother with her kids, and instantly it reminded me of the memory I had with my mother when we went. And I noticed the mother's face was kind of with also panic, and the kids wanted everything. But instantly in my head, I just remember seeing the kids, and I said, no matter what's going on in your guys' life, you're gonna make it. You're gonna be okay, and one day you're gonna be working, you're gonna be making good money, and everything's gonna be fine. You're not gonna be living in the struggle. And I'm not saying they're living in the struggle, but I just had that reflection when I was in that store. And to everybody out there, if you're going through something at the moment, remember, everything's gonna be okay. You have to put yourself in a higher energy and a higher vibration, and know that everything's going to be fine. When you keep yourself in a negative mindset, in a negative headspace, your vibration stays at that level where it does not allow you to grow. And that's one thing that we have to change, is change that whole mindset. Everybody, like I was saying prior, you're going to make it. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. It's going to be beautiful. Trust and believe me. If you trust and believe in yourself, everything's gonna be okay. And just know, this message is just, or this podcast episode was just a reminder for you guys that, to reflect of how far you have come, and to be proud of yourself. Because I know I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself. And I know there's blessings to come into your life real soon. And I just wanted to remind you guys that, and I hope that each and every single one of you guys are doing amazing out there. I hope that you guys are still grinding and still going. I'm still going. I'm not gonna stop no matter what. I took a little break, but life sometimes gets in the way. Work hours, it gets a little hectic, but I'm blessed and I'm thankful, and we're still doing this, and I'm still going to continue doing this. I love each and every single one of you guys, and just remember, everything is going to be okay. No matter what, you're gonna make it, and you're gonna survive, and you're gonna be very grateful and thankful of your life and what you have. And just remember, the point of this podcast episode is to remind us that we might not be in the place that we want to be in at the moment, but you will get there. And also to reflect of how far you have come, and to be so thankful for yourself and for everything you have endured and did not give up. And you're still standing. You're much wiser, you're much smarter, and you're much stronger. With will, and with the strength, and with God and your higher power, whoever you believe in, you will make it. And that was my reflection, when I walked into the store. It's like seeing myself years ago as a child, and seeing myself today. I'm very blessed, and very thankful for who I am today. And I want you guys to remember that and to reflect, to a time where you thought you weren't going to be in the place that you are in today, in a much better place. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Love you guys all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. Let's continue to grow. And let's continue to make this world a better place. Love you guys. Have a great day.